23 August of 2023, this year, the LVM-3 rocket, or commonly known as Chandrayaan-3, landed on the south pole of the moon, and it was made by ISRO. The whole thing was developed by ISRO. So it was a proud moment. And do you know what Chandrayaan-3 sent when it landed on the moon? It said, "I've reached my destination, and you have reached your destination too." Everyone knows now. ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO for short, whatever. It launched Chandrayaan-3, or the LVM-3 rocket, on 14th of July in 2023, and sent it towards the moon. With this last failure in Chandrayaan-2, which was a sad one, like it exploded in mid-flight. It wasn't able to soft land on the moon. Its Chandrayaan-2 destination was the same destination as Chandrayaan-3, but it failed miserably. 2 years of hard work had just gone in just one single mistake. So that's why they decided to start Chandrayaan-3. Chandrayaan-3 is the third in the Chandrayaan series, developed by Indian Space Research Organization, or more commonly ISRO, and it consists of the LVM-3 rocket, and it had been sent to the moon on 14 July 2023. It was launched, and then on August 23 of this year only, it landed, and it was such a proud moment for India. India became the first country to land on the south pole of the moon. And do you know what name has been given to that south pole? It's now called Shiv Shakti. Well, now you know the date. You know the date when it was launched. But do you know the time? The time was 14:35 or 2:35. 2:35 of the night. Not the night, the morning. So they were working hard. They were trying to get that rocket on the moon. But how was it going? See, the rocket would do a same course as Mars. Mangalyaan, if you have seen the movie Mission Mangal, you know this. So the satellite will go around, and then it will start circling it. With no fuel, mind you. But then it will exhaust a little fuel for the orbit. Little more fuel for the orbit. Little more fuel just out of the gravitational reach of the Earth. And then when the last exhaust will send it right towards the moon. Now a lot of calculation is put into this, and a lot of work is put into this. They have to measure, if this is the Earth, this is the moon. So they have to measure how will the satellite go there. If it takes a little turn, the moon will be very far away, because then distances matter. Distances and point of location matters. The location and distances matter. They are joined together. Imagine I'm here and I have a portal gun. If you have played Portal, you know this. I have a portal gun, and there's the moon over there. So I try to shoot it over there. So it's success. It is a success, and there's a portal on the moon. But if I miss it by a little inch, I will be very far away. The portal will be very far away, and then you know what. So distances and location matter. We know that. So that's why they had to translocate how the satellite will go. They had to do a AI generation type of thing to measure its course. Where will it go? It will go towards the moon. That's why. So they sent it towards the moon successfully. They picked the right course, and then it started orbiting the moon now. But now you have to land on the moon. So it won't do the orbit thingy. Instead, it will get closer and closer to it. Exhaust towards the moon, not away from it. So it will get closer and closer to the moon, and until it was 173 to 44 kilometers, and then it deployed its rover, and the satellite was still in the orbit, so it deploys its rover and it lands on the moon. That's when it sends the message. I have reached my destination, and you have too. That's on August 23 at 6:03. in the night, mind you. It landed on the moon and sent that message. So everyone in India was hyped. So this was a proud moment of India. Let's talk about the lander. So the lander, what was its job, really? It was just land on the moon and just roam around there? No. So remember in Chandrayaan 1, the first Chandrayaan in the whole Chandrayaan series? So it was the one which discovered water on the moon. So now Chandrayaan 3 will confirm that fact, because Chandrayaan 1 was short-lived. Let's agree on that. It lasted like only a month. But Chandrayaan 3 will try to prove that fact that water exists on the moon, and will also found many other things on the moon. So let me tell you one thing. Did you know that the moon was a part of the earth? This is related to the Chandrayaan 3 topic only, so just listen. So the earth was like a molten sphere. It was asteroids everywhere, no moon. It had no moon. It was basically like Venus. But then this Mars-sized planet, it's named Theia, it collided with Earth, and then Earth broke a huge chunk. It broke a huge chunk out of Earth, and that chunk was the moon. So the Earth also has, you know it. Earth has some minerals like aluminum or iron, nitrogen, you name it. Well, those exact same things have been found on the moon, but none other than Chandrayaan 3 or LVM3. So it was surprising for some people, but for me, I expected it. Because if you know that the moon is a part of the earth, why would there not be any minerals or any sort of that on the moon? Because it is part of the earth, and earth has all those things. So those things will also be on the moon. There is a logic over here. So the Chandrayaan 3 took some samples from the moon and then tested it to find out that there's aluminum on the moon. They found another metals also. And do you know why the asteroids collide on moon only? Because the moon is protecting the earth from the asteroids. And thus asteroids also have some minerals. Also, asteroids also have some iron, nickel, whatever. So there have been some new metals on the moon. And that is surprising. Not exactly surprising, but you get the point. As of today, that satellite and rover are in sleeping mode. They are not doing any further observations, so it's in sleeping mode. You can say it's kind of like the end of the mission, but not exactly. Sleeping mode means it's just off for temporarily. You can turn it back on again. But ISRO plans it to be in sleeping mode for this period only, so it's not sure if they will continue the mission or not. So I hope you learned something new from watching this video. Bye.